Racetrack designs, this is a girl with guitar, and I'm going to make the shortest track designing guide ever. So we're going to start in Google Earth. So this track here I have created, it's called Fiesta Island Raceway because uncreatively this is called Fiesta Island. So we're going to zoom in here, and I've already created the track here, but it's really not that hard. You just go into the tool over here, the add path tool, and basically just create whichever path you want to. I'm obviously just putting points in random places here, but you know, if you get really good at it, you can pretty much control your turns however tight you want them to be. So another cool feature of Google Earth is you can right click, go to elevation profile, and this will actually show you what your elevation is at every single point in the track there. Even in like this half section here, you can see where the highest point, the lowest point is, what the slope is, all that good stuff. So now that we've got our track here, the screen cap is going to be very easy to do. You're just going to go here and take screen cap. On a Mac, it is Shift Command 4. That's what I end up doing. So now we're going to go to SumoPaint. SumoPaint is the website that I use most often for my video recording, and somebody else is in the other room, so I'm going to be a little more quiet. Basically, just go on here and try online. I'm not going to download, I don't think I've ever downloaded before in my life. Go down to SumoPaint Lite here, it's going to load up right about now, and you're going to go to open from my computer. You're going to find that screenshot that you just found. I need to change settings here a little bit, but you're just going to scroll through here and find that screenshot that we just took, which I have a lot of, don't judge. Alright. So let's just use this one that we created. There we go. There it is. So here is our track right here. So I'm only going to do one turn here just for time's sake. So how do I find the track? Color. I'm just going to go here to the eyedropper tool. All sorts of different paint tools are going to have one of these. You're just going to find your basic, the nearest kind of pavement you find, and highlight the color. So we got this kind of gray color over here. So I'm going to just take that, I'm going to make it a little darker. We're going to go to the curve tool, this most popular tool that I use ever. So we're going to go width here, and because this short track here, it's only about 0.6 of a mile, we're going to go make it wide so that it scales up. So we're going to just highlight here. Oh, one more step, I always forget this one, is add a new layer. So this lets you do everything independent of the overlay below. So if you can see my cursor here, I'm just going to go here and highlight what we want to. So there's one there, and this is obviously not perfect for time's sake. So there's one part, and then there's two. Let's just say this is an opening radius corner. So the next thing that a lot of people are probably going to want to know is how I create the outlines. Pretty easy. You just take this tool here, this curve tool, you go back to diameter, just make it 1 in this case, and you're just going to go where you want the apron to be. So that's where I want my apron to be, is right there. And then we're just going to curve that back around. Again, we're not going for quality here, we are going for time. And then what I will end up usually doing with my aprons here, or when dividing a track in half, is I will try to shut it off. Sorry for the silence here, it's been pretty quick otherwise. I'm going to shut off like this, and then this inside here, you can do one of two things. You can take the pavement color and just find a lighter shade or darker shade and paint the outside or inside a different color to match. Or in this time, because there's mostly road course people on here, I'm going to take the eyedropper tool again and find a nice grassy patch outside, find a good grass tone out here, go to the paint bucket tool again, and then there is the inside of that painted. So we're going to take care of a few more things here very quickly. Number one is going to be curves. So everybody thinks I have a very complicated thing to do curves with here. I do not. So all I do here is I go to the curve tool once again, and we're going to choose a different diameter this time. I find that 3 pixels works really good. And again, you're just going to basically outline that inside the curve there. So we're going to just do that part there, and then go to straight line tool, which is going to be the same diameter, and very carefully, painstakingly add in these dashes, and they can be whatever color. Here they're red and white, but often at other tracks I've had them be orange and white, yellow and red. You know, if it's a sponsor, a country flag, or anything, you can integrate that into the design pretty easily too. So there is the inner curves. And then we're going to add a couple more things here. So pave runoff is the same thing again. You go back to this tool. This time we're going to use to outline our shape. So we go to 1 pixel here, and we're just going to draw a box around where we want our runoff to be. So let's say we want to go from here back into here. Not again saying this is good, but just this is what I've got the time for. So we've created these 3 lines here. If we shut this off, whoops, giving it away early. Create these 3 lines here, and I should just be able to go to this paint bucket tool and press paint, and then there is my runoff completely taken care of. And then if, say, I want a dark tone runoff that's paved, I can just take that runoff here already, draw another skinny line over there, and then just use the paint bucket tool again, and then there you go. There's that inside line. Maybe we want to add a sponsor box here. Again, we just take 1, 2, 3, and 4. There's the box. And let's just do this. And go to text here, and then type in r/face crack designs. And you're going to zoom that down as small as you want it. Go over to move that around. It's going to be blurry because it is that small scale. Spin it around, shrink it around, however you want it to be. So there is that there. So that is almost everything. The last thing that I'm going to show you is how to make buildings. So most common tool I will end up using for buildings outside that little box creating tool that I showed you before is going to be the circle tool and the rectangle tool. So we're going to click on those, make sure the line diameter is 1. We're going to go fill type here. Make sure it's just normal fill. It's not one of these fancy, funky kind of fills here. It's just normal fill. So we'll use that and create a pit building and a grandstand. So pit building, really you're just going to find whichever tone you want to simulate a pit building. I'm going to use this one here for convenience sake. We're just going to create a box and paint it in. There we go. And let's just make this look like an infield by putting a straight line from here to there. And just using the paint fill tool like we showed again. There we go, there's infield. So for the grandstand again, you're just going to take the color that you want to use. Let's make this one purple, or pink. Alright, pink. So you find a good neutral tone pink that's not like, it looks realistic and it's the color you want. You're going to go here, find your box. Again, just find the box. Use the paint fill tool. Using this box here actually helps a lot. That's why I make a lot of my tracks here as level as possible, so I can just use these boxes here. Because unlike over here where you can see slight artifacting, which I sometimes hide, here you don't have artifacting at all. So we're going to go to here, straight line tool again, make it 2 diameter, and we're just going to make a couple lines here, and these are to simulate these staircases going up. And we can keep doing that as far and as long as we want to do that. So let's create a couple openings here for where the people are going to get into the grandstands. You're going to fill those black boxes in. Maybe you want to add in a press box. So all you gotta do then is just create another box over it, which is pretty easy. As shown before, fill it in. And I use this kind of cyan color for my press boxes. You're going to just find whichever width you want. I'm going to stay with 2 actually. And find my cursor. And basically, there you go. There is the grandstand with a press box on top of it. And there is my, I don't know how long this has been running, maybe about 10-minute tutorial of how to make tracks as a girl with the guitar way. Yeah, it's pretty easy once you know those simple tools. You can do pretty much anything here. So thank you very much for watching this all.